how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is just gonna be a little get ready with me. I have kind of a mixture of old and new. I wanted to just do something very, I suppose, grungy Valentine's. It ended up being very just moody reds and purples, and I love it. I think it came out so pretty, so we're gonna get into it. We're just gonna hang out, chit chat, play with some makeup, so we're gonna get into it. As far as my accessories go, these earrings are from Windlestraw Studio. I believe I have a discount code BATTYBEAN that will save you money on their site. And this is just a basic old choker. I don't know where it's from. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and play with some makeup. All right, hello. Let's get into some makeup. I did already prime. I used my What's Up Beauty Positivity Primer, just something hydrating and nourishing, and I did it already so it could have time to sink into the skin before I get into other stuff. Wanda and Riku are wrestling next to me. If you hear little pitter patters, the cats are just being crazy. So I have a mixture of old and new stuff that I want to play with. I really just wanted to have fun with makeup today. I just wanted to get ready, have fun, and that's about it. So we're just gonna dive in. I'm gonna start with the Urban Decay Face Bond Glow Drops. This one is in the shade Space Cowboy. This is too dark for me to use as like a highlighter, but I've actually been using it as like kind of a highlighty base before I put on foundation, and it's been really nice. I'm gonna use my Sigma F48 brush, but I've been enjoying it. I think it just merges into the skin nicely and gives a really pretty glow, and then my foundation and whatnot shines really nice on top of it. What's new with you guys? Catch me up. How's life? How's your month been? How was your weekend? Tell me everything. Are you playing any games right now? What are you reading? What are you watching? I'm not really watching anything specific. I've been re-watching Glee as my like bedtime show. I just needed something nostalgic and horrible. Just bad TV background noise. Moving on to foundation, I've really been enjoying this One Size Beauty base thinner. This was like made for me. This product is kind of like a serum-y hydrating type texture that adds more glow to your foundation and sheers it out a little bit more. And I always want my foundation to be more sheer and glowy, so it's perfect. And it's a little different than just like a highlighter or a moisturizer. This is a lot more serum-y. So I'm gonna take a pump of that, and I figured I've already tried it with a couple foundations at this point. I've tried it with one that's more medium coverage. I have even tried it with a tinted moisturizer, but I wanted to pair it with a full coverage today to see how it is. This is like the only full coverage I have because it's the only one that I like. So a pump of each. This is the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. Mine's in the shade Fair 120N. I'm just gonna do a little mixture on the back of my hand here and pop this on my face. We're gonna blend it out and see how it looks and wears and all that good stuff. But so far I've had really good luck with this base thinner. Is it something so special and unique that I'm like, you need to stop using moisturizer or liquid highlighter right now and go buy this? Probably not. Like if you're someone who does like to add glow and sheer out your foundation and you already have things that work, that's probably fine. But I gotta say, I am happy that this product is in my life. Ooh, I feel like that's actually doing the thing rather nicely. But yeah, I haven't really been watching much TV. I am very excited for Love is Blind to start back up on Valentine's Day. It's wonderfully horrible every time, and I just love it. Can never get enough. I'm so curious to see who we're gonna love and who we're gonna hate. It's gonna be amazing. Aside from that, I've mostly just been reading and playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure on the Switch. I've been so excited for that to come out. I know that it was a mobile game first, and it's been a mobile game for a little while, but now that it's on the Switch, it's been so fun. I'm loving it so much. It's so stinking cute. Just all the cute Sanrio characters. It's like Animal Crossing in the sense of like the style of it and like just the cute coziness of it, but it's similar to Disney Dreamlight Valley in the sense that there's quests and stuff. It's just very cute. Very cute and cozy and whimsical, and I'm loving it. I am really liking this foundation. I feel like the sheared it out nicely and made it look a bit more of like a lighter coverage, kind of glowy moment. Very glowy. Like the fact that it's already like a dewy finish, and then I added the glowy product and I have highlighter on underneath everything. This is a very glowy combination. Going in with concealer now. This is the Urban Decay Quickie. I'm just going to help combat some circles really quick. Nothing too crazy here. Do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do anything? Zane and I got married on Valentine's Day almost 5 years ago, so we're about to celebrate our 5th marriage anniversary. We don't have any big plans. I think we're just gonna get dinner Friday night at one of our favorite Mexican places, and then I think we're just gonna do a little day trip out of town the next day. Like super low key this year. We didn't wanna do anything too crazy. And it's gonna be really nice. So that's our plans. Honestly, I would not be mad about just sitting on the couch and playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Him and I have been loving it just so much. It's so fun. I feel like the concealer is sitting on everything really nicely as well. Pretty happy with that. I'm gonna go in with my liquid blush now before I powder, and then I'll add more like bronzer, powder, blush, highlighter, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty one in the shade Bliss. I have like concealer and foundation on everything. When did I get so messy? And I'm also gonna pair the Mirror Ball glow drops from Urban Decay. I just kind of add like a little bit kind of with the liquid blush, and I blend it all together. Let's just keep making this look dewier, I suppose. This is my Sigma F43 brush, and I'm just going to blend and pat that out. Yeah, so many fun Valentine's launches happened this year. I feel like they really started to pick up last year, I want to say, because even before that, there really weren't that many ever, like maybe here and there, but I feel like this year and last year, a lot more like Valentine's themed launches happened, which was super fun. I know the new Oden's Eye and Morgan Turner collab just got announced today, actually, the day I'm filming this, but I think I'm posting this tomorrow. I don't have mine yet, unfortunately. Mine got delayed and stuck in the mail, so it's coming. I just don't have it right now, so I'll be playing with it as soon as I get it in my hands. I'm very excited. It's such a cute color story. It's adorable, and I'm excited to get my hands on it. It might be revealed by the time this video goes up as well, but I know Arttitude Cosmetics has been teasing something, and the owner told me she was sending it to me. I don't have it yet, but I'm excited to see the reveal and stuff like that. Hello, Clionadh. She just came in here yelling at me. Yeah? What else do you have to say? What are you saying? Oh yeah? How's your day, Clionadh? Bye. She just literally walked in here, screamed, and walked out. She said, oh, you're busy? I'll come back later. Okay, powder. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. Did you watch the Super Bowl? Do you care about the Super Bowl? I don't care about sports in the slightest. Like, I didn't even know who was playing until like a week ago. I did tune in for the halftime show, which was wonderful. But I did not watch any of the game. I did not see a single moment of it, which is fine by me. We actually went to Disney yesterday, which was super fun. It was a good day to go because it wasn't as like crazy busy as like a non-Super Bowl day, you know? I'm just kind of powdering my under eyes and around my mouth. Areas that crease when I talk because I'm pretty expressional. It's just bound to happen. Then to set the perimeters of my face, I'm gonna use my old NYX High Glass finishing powder. Just trying to finish this product up. This has been discontinued for a long time now, but I still have a couple of them left, so I'm trying to use them up. Nadia's right outside my room, scratching on a scratcher now. Go figure. This is the cat's world, I'm just living in it. Moving on to bronzer, I've been using this one, again lately, my Fenty Inda Sun. Very well loved. I'm not somebody who likes to project pan or anything like that because I feel like when I do that, it just makes me feel, I don't know, like I'll get sick of the products that I'm using if I feel forced to use them. I just want to use them because I want to. But just seeing the amount of pan that's in this bronzer has made me want to use it a bit more and maybe try to use it up. Maybe not all right this second, but maybe by the end of this year, I would like it to be gone. I think that would be cool to see. And I might repurchase it again at one point because it is one of my favorites, but I also have other bronzers that I really enjoy, so I don't necessarily need to buy a new one the second I run out of this. This has lasted me quite a long time. I've had this bronzer for a while now. But yeah, I'm just bronzing like perimeters of my face, nose, stuff like that. Obviously, I've just been skipping my forehead for this whole look. I've been kind of like I dragged some powder up here, but my bangs cover everything, so I don't need to really worry about that. Saves a third of my face. Makes it a little easier. Need something on my lips. This is from Jolie Beauty. Just a little lip treatment. Getting a little dry. Moving on to powder blush. I want to use one of my Rare Beauty luminous powder blushes. This one's in the shade Hope. These are my favorite blushes. They're just so good. And this is a Sigma F40 brush. I'm just going to dust that on my cheeks. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I saw that Rare Beauty is gonna have those new like cream to powder formula blushes. I'm really excited about those. As someone who really doesn't need any more blush in my life, I am excited about them. These blushes are just always so pretty. They just look so gorgeous, like especially if like it was a day that I wanted to skip highlighter, which doesn't happen often, but I do gravitate toward these blush lightery type combos a lot. Like it's a one and done for sure. So pretty. They just never fail me. I really hope they actually expand this shade range because they're all kind of themed around a lot of the liquid blushes that Rare Beauty's already done. So I would love to see more because there are a lot of liquid blushes. I don't necessarily need every color, but I would like to see a lot more. Like some of the more slightly cooler toned ones, like the ones leaning a little more mauve-y. I think that would be really pretty and a good addition to the lineup. Moving on to some freckles and brows, I'm gonna take my Nabla freckle pen. Just gonna add just a couple cuties. I really don't want anything too crazy. Just gonna dot them around and then we'll proceed. Brows, I'm just using my Kush brow gel. This one's in the shade Diesel. Add some fluff, some tint, some hold. You know the drill. At least this is my routine. Brow routine has not changed in a long time. I think it's been a few years now that I just use some kind of fiber brow gel. This is my current favorite. And then I fill in some gaps with a pen, and that's it. There was a day when I used to bust out the Anastasia dip brow every single day. And that was like 20 minutes of my life. And now it takes like 1 minute. It's wonderful. And I just love the fluffier look so much more, at least on myself. I feel like that was such a good thing to happen is when the fluffy brows became trendy. I don't even know what's trendy in brows right now. I know for a minute their thin brows were becoming really trendy, but like I'm not plucking my eyebrows. They're gonna stay the way they are. That's the brows. Moving on to highlighter. Black Moon sent me the most generous, lovely package recently. I unboxed it on my second channel if you wanna see. But some of which included a couple moonlighters. This one's in the shade Squid. It's just like a glowy white and I'm really excited to try it. This is my Rare Beauty highlighting brush. I'm just gonna run that on the tops of my cheekbones. These are more of like a smooth glow. They don't have like that sparkle to it. That's really pretty. I feel like that just kind of added a little something without it being too much. I feel like that white kind of fuses in with the blush nicely. I like that. That's soft and pretty. I like it. I'm gonna set my face now. This is the Hyaluronic All Nighter from Urban Decay, and we'll move on to the eyes. All right, moving on to eyes. I really wanted to, again, kind of play with a combination of new and old. So for old, I wanted to dive into the Dead Roses from Beaute Bar. I used a teeny bit of this in my members only video this month, but I wanted to play with it again because it's just so cute. I love a red, purple, pink color story. It's one of my favorite things. But I also really wanted to play with some of the singles from the D'Avrune Smitten collection. These two specifically. They're just so pretty. So I wanted to pair those singles with this palette. I'm gonna start by priming with my Kaleidos Tone Activator eye primer. I just like to do a small amount and then I'll just blend it out. And we'll move on to the eyes. Brought you in a bit closer since we're moving on to the eyes now. Hello. Welcome. So basically from the Dead Roses, I'm gonna have this as my darker shade blended into this. And honestly, I think just blended into this soft pink. I think those three mattes will do it. So I'm gonna start with Single AF, that like burgundy purple. This is on the Singe E08. This is one of the new Singe brushes. Angie just recently expanded the brush line a little bit, so excited about that. I like this kind of like big tapered brush because I can kind of pack onto the lid a little bit like I'm doing here and also blending out the sides. This is a very fluffy brush. It's actually my first time using it, so that's really lovely to work with actually, especially for such a dark shade. That's wonderful. Love to see that. I'm gonna tuck some of this underneath my lower lash line as well. I do think I am gonna smoke it out with black, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit of a base down there. Because why not? This color is already just looking so good. I'm gonna take that soft pink now on this blending brush, the E10 from the new Singe Beauty launch. And I'm going to just blend the edges of this a little bit more, kind of soften a little bit before I deepen up even more, because I do want a very dark, smoky look. I know it's not looking that way now, but we're gonna get very dark with it. So I'm just very lightly just kind of buffing at the edges of this. So now taking the You're the Worst, that really dark kind of yummy, like boysenberry plummy shade. I'm gonna use this little pencil brush from Singe, the E11. And basically I just wanna kind of cover like the lower part of my lid into the deepest part of the crease a little bit, just to have a really nice dark background with matte before I go in with that really dark shimmer, because I want that dark shimmer to be all over the lid. I think it's gonna be just so pretty and magical. I'm just chucking it really deep into that crease, kind of like that, and just lightly blending, nothing too crazy yet. I'm gonna grab a little tiny bit of single AF on that first brush again. I'm just lightly blending and blurring the edges of that dark, dark purple. I think this is all gonna come together so well. Just for fun, I'll take a little bit more of that soft pink on the very outer edge. And for the lower, I am gonna start by smoking it out with a black pencil. This is Swerve from ColourPop. I'm just running this all in my waterline. And I'll take it just below as well, like onto my actual skin next to my waterline. If you get some on your lid, it's fine. We're gonna cover it anyway. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of You're the Worst on that pencil brush, tap it off. And then I'm just gonna very lightly just kind of blend that purple on top of that black liner to get it a little softer and smudged out. I'm loving the way all these dark tones are looking with my eyes. I think this is really cool. And then again, just going back down the line, I'm gonna take the brush that I used with that single AF shade. Just gonna blend that along the edge as well. I didn't even grab any additional product. I didn't think it was necessary. And then just for fun, that soft pink You Wish along the edge of that as well. I feel like that's a really good base that I have going on for those shimmers. I think it's gonna be so cool. Okay, moving on to shimmer, I'm gonna take my NYX glitter primer first. I'm gonna use my Sigma E55 packing brush. I'm just going to pack a little bit of that glitter primer across my lid, just to give a little bit of a sticky base so that my shimmer can pop as much as it possibly can and stay put nicely. So I'm gonna use this one, Alley Cat, all over the lid. It's such a pretty shade. Just grabbing some of that on that same brush. Let's see what she looks like. Yes, 100% yes. That's so pretty. The little pink sparkles that are all through that. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted this look to be very just dark, purple focused, but with kind of that splash of pink peeking through. I think that is too good. I like that a lot, a lot, a lot. It's so pretty. I'm gonna take my brush. This is actually the brush I use with the light pink, but I don't have any additional product on it. And I'm just making sure that edge of the shimmer is blending into everything I have going on nicely. This is just so gorgeous. I like this shade a lot. I've been itching to put it on my eyes. I just haven't really had a chance to. Playing with so many things, so many pretty shadows, so little time. And then for the inner corner, I wanna use this shade. I don't remember what this is called. It's not written on the back, but I'll have it in the description box for you. Let's see how that goes. Wow, the glow on that is so cool. Oh, so, so pretty. All right, mascara is on. Let's move on to lips. I actually just filmed a little lip swatch video. Black Moon sent me 6 bullet lipsticks in that package as well. So I just filmed a little lip swatch video for Reels, YouTube Shorts. If that's not already up by the time this video goes up, it will be coming soon. But out of those, I think the one that I want to wear today is Elm Street. Really pretty, just kind of like a nice dark pink. I think it's gonna go with this really well. I mean, I've already tried it on technically for the lip swatch video, but it was my favorite for this look. So I'm gonna start with this pencil, Honey Rose. It's kind of like a purpley shade. And I just wanna kind of line and lightly fill in. And I'll just kind of blend the edge with my finger. Love this color, I think it's so pretty. All right, got that kind of established. Now I'm gonna take that Elm Street lipstick. It's just such a pretty color. I like that a lot. Really creamy formula. I'd never tried the bullet lipsticks from Black Moon before. I really like the pigmentation, the creaminess, the texture. It's all really, really nice. I feel like this is a great lip for this look. I'm really pleased with that. Thank you so much for watching my video. I had so much fun today. It was really nice to just sit down, play with some makeup. I really enjoyed just kind of the mixture of new and old. I really had fun just sitting down and just playing with makeup just for the sake of playing with it. It was a great time and I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave some red and purple emojis? And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me over on Instagram on BATTYBEAN there as well. Also, if you want to, you can subscribe. I'm posting most days over here. And if you want to, you can hop over to my second channel, linked in my description box if you want some additional content. And also linked in my description box is my channel memberships. There's a couple different tiers with a couple different perks and I would love to have you. Thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.